George Dunleavy, preparing to get onto the back of the bike. On the front will go Sandra Fitzgerald, first of the two Irish pairings that are in action in this event. And Katie George is up against the British pairing of Aileen McGlynn, partnered by Helen Scott. Katie George Dunleavy is a very experienced international athlete, but relatively inexperienced in cycling terms. Two World Championship gold medals in rowing to her name from 2004 and 2005. But in cycling, she's only been on the bike in international terms since about August of 2011. So steep learning curve for her, but very, very impressive performances so far. 7th in the women's individual 1 kilometre time trial.
More significantly in that time trial, they knocked 2.5 seconds off their previous best, so they're obviously on an upward curve.
They're just getting better and better. Sandra Fitzgerald, of course, the Women's National League road race winner last year.
Indeed. Sandra was unfortunate to have a crash earlier in the year, and her participation was put in doubt. She was off the bike for quite some weeks.
Relatively innocuous crash it looked at the time, but it appeared that she had quite a serious leg injury, and that took longer to heal than she expected. But great to see her back in action. And Katie George Dunleavy and her have gelled remarkably well and remarkably quickly.
And it was great faith that the Irish Paralympic team put in Sandra and waiting for her to get better.
Yeah, this team are working well, and this is one for the future. At the moment, it looks as if they're having to give best to Aileen McGlynn. A significant gap between them, just over 2 seconds.
This today will be about a personal best for Katie and Sandra. This is what they'll be aiming for. It's an eye on the future for this team.
Through 1,000 metres, 3.2 seconds behind the British pairing Aileen McGlynn. 39-year-old Scott from Paisley, who is a professional athlete, as you might expect, and has a string of track and Paralympic gold and silver medals to her name, not least from the pursuit in Beijing 4 years ago. So you're looking at the reigning champion. This was a tough heat for Katie George Dunleavy to pull, but I suppose if they are caught, and there's no guarantee of that, but if they are caught, there's the potential advantage for Katie George going into the last few laps. Being able to draft the English pair.
I think they'll hold out there. They're riding quite well. Being piloted very, very well by Sandra.
She started rowing in 2004, did Katie George Dunleavy. Represented Great Britain and won golds, as I said, at the World Rowing Championships in Spain in 2004 and again in 2005 in Japan. She's also represented Britain in athletics at the European Championships in Portugal. So an all-round athlete, a very impressive one to boot.
Indeed, the British pairing would have started made marginally quicker with extra experience in that. So, you know, Sandra and Katie are coming into their own now, and they're riding quite well.
They lost 3.2 seconds to the British pairing through the first kilometre, but a little bit less, just over 2 seconds through the second kilometre. So it looks as if they have them well.
Yes, it takes time for a pairing to get their starts right. That's a very, very technical aspect at the best of times, and even more technical when it comes to a pairing.
And Brian Nugent giving them the G up, giving them the hurry up. They're doing extremely well, you'd have to say, against the reigning champions. When it comes to the bell, they're not going to be caught, which is important. The crowd absolutely cheering on Aileen McGlynn to the rafters, as well you might expect, and one hopes that Katie George Dunleavy is able to feed off that. Herself and Sandra Fitzgerald will be able to extract the maximum as they work through their final lap. But it's the British pairing that set the faster time, 3:36.930. Stunning effort goes to the top of the timesheets, and Katie George Dunleavy finishes in 3:2.445 and goes to third, so it's very impressive, and they've improved on their personal best by more than 6 seconds. That's absolutely stunning. A wonderful performance by Katie George Dunleavy, and at the moment she's in a medal write-up with just 2 teams to come.
You have to just think about time. The time improvement there is huge. You know, the hairs are standing on my face with excitement after seeing that improvement in time. 6 seconds in a pursuit, it's unthinkable. That's a fantastic performance by the Irish riders.
Yes, and at the moment she's in a medal ride-off, in third position, just ahead of the Spanish pairing, just behind the two British teams, with just two teams out there.
I don't even think about medals, it's always about performance.
It's a New Zealand pairing of Philippa Gray and Laura Thompson that will be up against Catherine Walsh and Francine Meehan. So what you can say is there is, well, it's guaranteed that there'll be an Irish pairing in the medal ride-off. I could conceivably have two.
I still find it hard to talk about medals. I'm just so blown away by that massive improvement by that pairing.
It's all about performance, really.
And they still have a lot of work that they can do on their start. Like Francine and Catherine have gone away for 2 weeks just to work on starts. These are a relatively new pairing, and they will get better and better and better. That is a super performance.
Yeah, in a way, the Paralympics coming a little bit early for them, but well, they're certainly justifying their status and their position in the Paralympics in London. What was a wonderful performance by Katie George Dunleavy and indeed by Aileen McGlynn. Now we're getting set for this final pairing.